Hi everyone, welcome to Divyanshu BI Studio. I share quick tips, tutorials, and deep dives on Power BI, Microsoft Fabric, and everything in between. So, let's get started. Have you ever wondered why companies talk about data lake, data warehouse, and now this new thing called data lakehouse? Are they just a fancy name or do they actually mean something? Today, we are going to break them down into simplest way possible, and I will show you a demo of creating a lakehouse in Microsoft Fabric. So, let's dive in. First, we have a data lake. Think of data lake as a giant storage where you can dump any kind of data, raw data, messy data, unstructured structured data, IoT logs, image, PDF, anything. It uses something called schema and read, meaning the rules for reading data are applied only when you actually use it. That's great for flexibility, but it can be slowed down for analytics. On the other hand, we have a data warehouse, which is super organized, is only for structured data, tabular data, which is organized in the form of row and column. It uses schema on write. You clean and format the data before storing it. The benefit, lightning fast analytics, which is perfect for dashboard and business report. But it is not used to store random and messy data. Third, we have a combination of data lake and data warehouse, data lake house. Now the lake house is a magic hybrid. It stores both raw and structured data in one place. So you get the flexibility of data lake plus the performance of data warehouse. In Microsoft Fabric and Databricks, you can run BI dashboard, machine learning workload all in one platform. Next, we are going to learn the comparison between data lake, data warehouse, and lake house. So in data lake, we can store raw data in original format like structure format like table, CSV file, semi-structured format, JSON, XML file, unstructured, the image, IoT logs, and sensor logs. But in data warehouse, you can store only structured data. The data is already cleaned, modeled, and stored in tabular format for reporting analytics. In Lakehouse, you can store both structured and non-structured data in a single system. Combine the flexibility of a data lake with the performance of data warehouse. Next, we have a schema. In data lake, we use schema on read. The data structure is defined when you access it, not when you store it, which is flexible for storing diverse data, but it can be slower for queries. Whereas in data warehouse, which is use schema on write, the data must match as a predefined structure before it's stored. This ensures high quality, optimized data for fast query. Third, we have a lakehouse. Support both approaches like schema on read and schema on write. Allow flexibility in ingestion and faster performance for analytics. Third, we have a purpose. Data lake is useful for big data analytics, ML, and storing historical raw data for future use. Whereas data warehouse designed for business reporting, dashboard, and KPI monitoring. Lakehouse act as a unified platform for both BI and advanced analytics. Fourth, we have a cost. Data lake is basically as a treat as a lower storage cost because it use inexpensive scalable cloud storage like Amazon S3 bucket and Azure Data Lake. Whereas data warehouse more expensive because it optimized for performance. In a lake house, it is we can say as a moderate cost, combining the low cost storage for lakes with some performance optimization from warehouse. Next, we have a performance. Data lake in data lake slower for structural query without optimization because it lacks indexing and caching. In data warehouse, which is highly optimized for SQL queries, which why because it using indexes and column storage and materialized view. In Lakehouse, it use indexing layer to make analytics almost as fast as warehouse while handling raw data like lakes. Okay, next we have a data processing type. Like in data lake, it use ELT, extract, load, and transform. In data warehouse, it use ETL, extract, transform, and load. And in lakehouse, support both. So we have some example of data lake. Like for data lake, we have Azure Data Lake, Amazon S3 bucket, or Google Cloud Storage. Data warehouse, we have a Snowflake, Amazon Redshift, and Azure Synapse. Lakehouse, we have a Databricks Lakehouse or Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse. Now that's the theory. So let's see a lake house in action inside the fabric. I will show you a quick demo how to create a lake house in Microsoft Fabric. So Okay, we are in Power BI service, which Fabric enabled. So I am going to create workspace first. So to create workspace, click on new workspace, give some name, demo Lakehouse, click on apply. So workspace has been created. Now I have to create a Lakehouse. For that, I need to click on new item, search Lakehouse, click on that, give some name, create. So Lakehouse has been created. So there are two things, tables and file. So to ingest the data in Lakehouse, we have few options like upload files, we have shortcut, we have data flow, we have a data pipeline. So today we are going to ingest data by using, I have some CSV file, so I am going to use that. Click on the file, click open and upload. Okay, the file has been uploaded. Click on file. Okay, the file is here. Now I have to load this file into the tables. So click on three dot, click on load to table, click new table, start project. I'm giving the same name. Click load. Okay, you can see that the file has been loaded and we can view the file in the table. Okay, the file is here. If you want to query the data, so we have the, when we create a lakehouse, the SQL analytics endpoint also generated. So you, if you want to query the data from the lakehouse, so you can use that. So click on SQL analytics endpoint. So we have certain schemas. So in, if you click on DBO schema tables, we have our table. Click on that. If you want to query your data, click on new query or select top 10, or else you can create your own query by clicking on new SQL query. Or if you want to generate your Power BI report also, just click on reporting, create a new report. See, we can create easily our Power BI report here, whatever we want. Okay, so that's how the beauty of Lakehouse. One place of all your data, whether it's raw or ready for reporting. If you found this helpful, hit like, share with your team, and subscribe for more tips on Microsoft Fabric and data analytics. Thank you.